Back again with another Umbrella Academy video. This specifically will be a little bit shorter of my videos. It's not a whole analysis. It's just discussing the controversy between Lila and Five. If you've watched my Umbrella Academy review, you would know that the Lila and Five thing was weird, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me as it was with other fans. A lot of fans said that they felt betrayed by this because this is not number Five. If you know number Five, he's been more of like a calculated person. The only person we've seen him like be affectionate towards was that mannequin whose name I can't currently remember. But that was about it. And it made sense again, like I said in my Umbrella Academy review, because at the time, Aiden Gallagher was like actually like a child age. I think he was 15 when the show started, and he was portraying like a 12, 13-year-old. The thing about number Five is that he is a 65-year-old man in like a 13-year-old's body. So number Five just like vanished and like disappeared while everyone was like 13 years old. So while everyone was growing up in the world, Allison getting married, having a kid, Klaus going through his thing, Luther is still being at the house trying to get his father's approval, number Five was like aging exponentially. And then when he came back, he didn't come back as a 65-year-old. He came back as he left, which was a 13-year-old boy. So we got to see like this rambunctious, like 13-year-old, hacks people, kill people. Everyone loves like a badass kid. Well, now that Aiden Gallagher is older, I don't know what the writers were thinking. I'm not saying that the decision to make Lila in number Five a thing was like good. I'm just saying that I don't hate it as much as other people do. And I can understand why people did it because of one thing, which is ship culture. I think whenever I would look up videos of like, because I'm a ship person. I love ships. The first ship that I ever fell for was Starfire and Robin from the Teen Titans show. And then a little bit of like, there was another ship, which was Raven and Robin from Teen Titans. So there's the main ship that's like actual like, canon to the show, which was Robin and Starfire. But then there are also ships that like people make up, which I think is what happened with the Umbrella Academy. I think when I was looking up ship videos and edits of Lila and Diego, there will be times where I would see people put like Lila and Five or be like, oh, they have so much chemistry. And of course, at the time, there was nothing Umbrella Academy people could do when season 2 came out because Aiden was not old enough to do anything. Even if his character is 65, in real life, the actor is not old enough. So they didn't do anything. But when season 4 came back for Umbrella Academy, Aiden was old enough. And I think the writers took the time to be like, you know what, we're going to do it here. Because people kept saying, oh, it makes so much sense for Lila and Five to be together. They're so similar, blah, blah, blah. Like saying all these things. And yes, just because two characters are similar does not always mean they belong together. Especially since Lila has 3 kids with Soul character's brother. Again, when I was watching Teen Titans, people a lot of times shipped Robin and Raven because Robin and Raven had this same like emo loner type vibe that people were like, oh, they connect more. Starfire's too preppy and hyper for Robin. These two need to be together. Or people like when opposites attract, and everybody was shipping, Raven with Beast Boy because she's so emo and Beast Boy is really popular. And that never happened in the show. But I feel like nowadays with streaming services such as Netflix and Hulu, they really take into account what social media is saying, what social media wants. And I think too, even modern day shows, because if you do look at Teen Titans Go, because of that shipping of Beast Boy and Raven, there's a lot of shipment in that Teen Titans Go show. Now, a lot of people don't take it seriously because they see it as a kid's show, so it doesn't like ruin it for adult audiences. Whereas shows as Umbrella Academy, with people really like gravitating towards, oh, Five and Lila need to be together, or Lila need to be together, they're like, oh, well, what if we do it and give people what they want? When really, when you look at it in the scope of social media and people making fan edits, it's a very small percentage. They're just very vocal because all I see in the comment section are people being like, none of the fans wanted this. No one's agreed with this. Everyone hates it. in my opinion, I didn't hate it, so I don't think that statement is completely true. But at the same time, I do think a majority of people were let down by this relationship. And while watching another video, the thing is, if you're going to do a ship like this, it has to be very impactful. Again, kids were involved. Diego and Five are brothers. It was very messy. And the thing was, it didn't have any consequence. By the time Five revealed that he had a way to go back, Lila took the opportunity, went back. She didn't leave Diego. The world was about to end. And it was like, then what was the point of that plot? What was the point other than to feed the shippers? That's the only reason why that happened. And I think that if it doesn't actually deliver in anything, then it should have never happened in the first place. So that's my little quick video on the Diego and Lila situation. Overall, my thoughts, I don't think it was horrible. Honestly, like in the show, in a different universe, they would have been a really great couple. But with all the context, it just doesn't make sense. So drop your opinions down below. Let me hear your thoughts. And then also drop down other ships and other TV shows that you've watched that have also kind of ruined a show for you. All right. Thanks, guys.